So principle one of muscle building is mechanical tension. And with mechanical tension, we've got to use a really big bang for your buck exercise in order to get systemic overload. Now, systemic overload is overload of the entire system. When we build muscle, we always want to think about building it throughout the entire system, not necessarily in specific muscle groups. And that's the beauty about kettlebell training. It forces us to use the entire system. So with mechanical tension, we're focusing on high tension in the body. So contracting a bunch of muscles, all of the muscles in our body to be able to perform the lift. And we're doing it with a relatively heavy load, and we're doing it in the 1 to 5 rep range. So one of the best exercises to be able to do this, and the one I'm going to demo with, is the double front squat. Now the double front squat is really effective for 2 reasons. Number one, it really forces you to maintain tension because you're carrying the kettlebells in the rack. The kettlebells are in front of you, and therefore you really have to tense your abs and your lats to keep the kettlebells in place while you're descending into a squat. The second reason why it's so good is because it uses the entire body. Unlike the back squat, well, the back squat, again, uses the entire body, but because you've got to maintain the kettlebells in the rack, you're not only using your legs to perform the squat motion, but you're also using your abs, your lats, your shoulders, everything to hold the kettlebells in place. So let me show you what I mean. So in order to do the double front squat, you've got to get the kettlebells into the rack position and cleaning them. And then from here, what I want to do is just by holding the kettlebells in the rack and creating tension in my glutes and in my abs, in my shoulders, and really contracting my quads, I can already start to feel my heartbeat. So now, from here, I'm going to think about pulling myself down into the hole, maintaining tension in my upper body. So you can see in those 2 reps, as I descend, I'm really focusing on tension through here and tension by maintaining the entire rack. So when you think about it, when you descend into that squat, the squat is just that moving rack going up and down. I'm using my big bang for your buck muscles in my quads, my glutes, and my hamstrings to be able to drive through. And one of the things is, remember that your fast twitch muscle fibers are primarily in your legs. And then I'm using the upper body to create all of this tension. The key is the skill of tension and knowing exactly what to contract and maintain tension in as you descend into the squat. That's exactly what mechanical tension is. So it's the ability to get the skill of being able to create tension, descend down into the squat, and then drive back up. And you can use this for upper body exercises as well. Again, the key is mechanical tension, being able to maintain tension. That's why strength is a skill, because it's something that you have to practice. So heavy weight, lower reps, lots of tension.